for example, you know, had some, you know, he displayed a lot of personality.
Well, that's one way to put it.
You know, and, you know, maybe hopefully with the sponsor here, it means he's, you know, starting to take this more seriously, is going to try to focus on the game as much as possible. Again, he hasn't really quite found his footing in Street Fighter V compared to Street Fighter 4. In 4, at one point in time, he was definitely the best player in North America for a good chunk of time.
You're right, but there was a period of time in Street Fighter V where I thought he was the best Laura.
Yes.
I think that's probably not true now, but we'll see where he's at today.
Right. Last year at Combo Breaker, he got 2nd place. That was in 2016. So, yeah, definitely a very strong Laura player back then. And he's still a very strong Laura player right now. And, in fact, a lot of what he, you know, did with Viper, a lot of his unpredictability works to his favor here with this character, with Laura.
So it's going to be Deznere, his opponent, who beat Beer and Donuts 2-0. Nice work.
That's a rough one, man. I mean, who doesn't like beer and donuts, you know? But I guess beer and donuts are going to the losers bracket. Got to deal with, like...
Yeah, so D's moved on past Nuts. He's going to qualify into the 2nd round. Now, winner of this will play against Bunch in winners finals of the pool. Is he playing? Are they both playing Zeku now?
What? Oh, boy.
It's a Zeku mirror.
This is either the craziest button check that's just for fun, or this is definitely a Zeku mirror. It's interesting because we've seen a lot of Zeku here already.
He's a fun character. He's an interesting character. Yeah, I'm not surprised that people are picking him up. Although I am surprised to see a mirror match.
Yeah, especially because I was not expecting this out of Wolfkrone, but good start from D's right now.
Woo, okay, a little fight out there from Wolfkrone. Trying to, yeah, it's hard to press buttons right there. So it's very interesting to see that immediately Deznere went into the young Zeku.
That's the stance that I feel like has been not displaying as much success.
No, I feel like, especially in neutral, I like old Zeku more. Wolfkrone is there, but he is down in life. So maybe we're wrong about that. We'll see.
It'll probably, you know, most likely depend on a matchup-to-matchup basis, but on the mirror match, obviously.
Well, one thing I do like about Deznere is that he's jumping in at great times over the gram, and he's got a bunch of damage in that way.
All right, here we go. Goes for the mix-up, but you know what? Deznere says, I know that trick, so not gonna have it.
V-trigger spent.
Yeah, and now he's gonna be punished. Look at this. EX into the air throw. Is that enough? Not quite.
Ooh, he didn't spend the EX on it. Okay, yes, patience.
Okay, keeps himself safe, but look at this. Wolfkrone now with the opportunity, but just gets counter light punched.
I wonder if there's going to be the same switch this time. Deznere, will he switch immediately? No? Okay.
Or is he going to find a way to switch during a combo?
Yeah, could be. Last time he just went for it ASAP.
Right. I mean, to be honest with you, old Zeku comboing into young Zeku, not as easy as the other way, but there you go, right there. Got to the young. Got to Strider mode here, basically. I just call him Zeku and Strider. Trying to use the wall dive, but...
He had already done that, and this time Wolfkrone was looking for it.
Had the uppercut all ready to go. Look at Wolfkrone trying to bait something out. Says, you know what, he's not trying to jump over my gram, so I'll throw out an actual one.
Desnere's just playing away. I like the range that he's picking. It's either way in, which is where he wants to be, or outside of the gram. Yes, jumped over.
All right, big damage again. Nope, not yet. Saving a little bit of that meter.
But he can definitely take it. If he finds this here, will he go in for pressure? Great tech.
Yeah, he went for a throw, and wow, what a tech from Wolfkrone. So down on the top. Oh, he used the V trigger for advancing just an attack. I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool too. Just bust right through the footsie's game, bust right through the gram. But hey, in any case, Wolfkrone takes the round.
Final round.
We're seeing like a much more grounded style from Wolfkrone, much more patient than Deznere. Deznere is more about movement. He's more about getting in, jumping in.
Oh, yes, has that uppercut all ready to go again. Cross him up. Oh, I thought that was going to be a back throw and put it back into the corner, but nope. Almost has him stuck.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. As soon as he was going to the wall, Wolfkrone knew exactly what was coming. He's going to seal the deal. No, he could have it. Well, it all just works out.
That was a reset. Yeah, reset.
Zeku win.
Game one goes to Wolfkrone.
It's ironic that in his win pose he switched to Strider, because we didn't see Wolfkrone use that. We didn't see him use young Zeku at all. Again, if people are watching this and are unfamiliar with Zeku, he is a stance character. There we go. You can see him switch stances here. And now Wolfkrone finally going with the young Zeku. It's almost like he says, you know what? Time to experiment with this version of the character.
I wonder why. He played the whole first game as old Zeku. Why would he switch now?
I think it's just this is an early round. Sometimes strong players will, you know, experiment and just practice things, you know, early on. So maybe he's just using this opportunity as a Zeku practice session. Well, it's not working out right now because he is getting dunked.
Wrecked. Although he's very much in this. He can find something good into trigger.
Chain. Oh, missed its meaty timing.
Fair block. And Wolfkrone is very dangerous.
Oh, here we go. He's got the V-Trig. Oh, he's going to go into the critical art. Yeah, he's going to steal this round with the critical art confirm.
What a choice, though, to go for a young Zeku all of a sudden, and it did end up working out.
Like I said, honestly, I really feel like this is just an excuse to try to practice with him. See if he switches again,
right?
Or if he stays with this. But yeah, switching between. Yeah, there they go. Both of them.
Same idea.
Yep, at the exact
right
same
through
time.
the gram. I mean, I can see the utility of young Zeku versus old Zeku as a way to get through or over the gram. That makes sense.
But it was funny because Deznere changed the young Zeku and then changed right back to old Zeku. And now back to young. So here we go. And again, with a great start here in this round. But let's see if he can keep this up. He's almost got Wolfkrone stunned. He could have gotten right there.
Yeah, it was very close. If he had a whiff punish, maybe a different story. But now Wolfkrone gets the trying to pressure.
Oh, nice jump back. He's going to spin the meter, get the air throw, and blam. There it is. Deznere going to take round at number 2.
I like that one. There was more switching between the different sides of the character. You can, like I said, you can start to see some of the utility of why you would pick one or the other.
Oh, you see how active that gram is. Just lasts there for a while. All right.
Moving forward now is Wolfkrone.
Deznere back to Strider mode. Gets the toss again. But this time Wolfkrone's staying in Zeku. Staying in old Zeku.
Yeah, activate. People will go for slide into activate quite a bit.
Whoa!
Just barely there.
Again, those active frames on that gram are so nice.
Okay, 1-4-1, no dice.
And that so far hasn't wielded too much for Wolfkrone except for consistent pressure. Deznere has not stopped the Bushin flip, so that's the important part.
Patience there from Wolfkrone. And he didn't do anything about the wall dive he had the previous 3 times.
Yeah.
Another chance? No, didn't come.
Ooh, that was very fortunate. I think Wolfkrone was going to dash forward anyway and just happened to miss.
All right, Wolfkrone ends up taking it.
And immediately, oh, okay, I thought he was tweeting something, but no, he's disconnecting his controllers, so
he's doing what you should do.
Good job to that.
Yeah.
Deznere, unfortunately, sent to lose.